Da-da. Oh my goodness. Hello and welcome to tonight's fantastic, hard to interact with Stampede Dinosaur action. Just having a little bit of fun today after a couple chats. Interaction is, of course, very good in lots of formats. Interaction can be pretty darn efficient, but interaction is not so great when you can't target the creature, as in Carnage Tyrant's case. It has hexproof, can't target it. Tyrannix Rex, oftentimes you can't target it if it enters at the stage you hope. Turn 4, being able to make 7, casting that lovely thing. Chances are the opponent does not have 4 extra mana just to take it out. And then sometimes you're not playing anything until you drop Ghalta Stampede Tyrant, which drops every single creature you have, and everybody attacks because they have haste, or you just gain so much life the opponent just quits right there. If you drop Vaultborns and also Vaultborn Tyrant, they simply may not want to kill that, because then you just get a copy to gain 3 more life to draw another card, and they're down that piece of removal. Even though removal can be efficient, my dinosaurs can be pretty efficient, especially in the case of Vaultborn Tyrant there. But it's all in good fun. Of course, I'm always going to be making a case for Stampede Dinos in Explorer, Pioneer, whatever you want to call it. The list, as always, in the description, and this is what I always play. Some sort of dinosaur variation, but basically every single day is this. Day in, day out. The Explorer ladder, the link tree to the Discord, and everything is in the description too. But yes, let's go. Mad Dad Lab Sunday, Dinos Sunday fun day. And hopefully everybody had a good weekend. Even if you didn't, you're gonna have a good time right here. Or later on, whenever it is, you might be listening, watching. Yeah, on your drive to work, maybe your drive home, something like that. Hopefully the traffic is pretty good. Also, like, the potential of this, I didn't make any changes, but I will go over things a bit. If you are brand spanking new, there's a primer in the description, and I've done a couple videos over the months and whatnot, but the game plan is still the same. You make a stable amount of mana, you get to a large amount of mana in the most stable way, because it is attached to lands. Oh, Chinese food, that looks pretty darn good. I mean, I would say sorry, but it is good to rest, and it does feel sometimes even more satisfying to fall asleep after a big meal, especially Chinese food. And I might just put you to sleep right here in 10-15 minutes. I know I've put some people to sleep, pass out on the couch watching this absolutely
ruthless aggression.
Yeah, ruthless aggression. But that's all good. Of course, there's the chapters to follow along afterwards if you have to pick it up later. But going back to this, very, very simple. Sunken Citadel. As it enters, you choose a color. You choose green. It taps for 2 green. That usually can't be used for a creature, but it's filtered through Castle Garenbrig. Its activated ability of spending 2 and 2 green to tap it to make 6. So that means if you have 2 Sunkens, you have 4 mana for lands with activated abilities. Boom. Castle, that's 3 lands in total to make 6 green. Some other land, you're making 7. Boom, you're playing Tyrannix Rex. Oh, deck theory is good. Always good. Even if it is exciting, it's nice to be mellow and calm as possible. Hopefully I do live up to the stream title tonight, taking down Rakdos Demons, which apparently had a pretty good showing this past weekend. I believe some NRG 5K tournament, the top 10 or 12, top 8, I think was 5 Rakdos Demons. Oh boy, scary stuff. No idea what I'm going to do. Blood Tithe Harvester, that's a pretty fantastic piece of removal. but by the time I play something, it's too late, or the thing is too big. Charlie, how's it going? Hopefully all is well with you. Oh, I could go on and on about little points. You guys would bring up points, and then that would take me off on a tangent, at least explaining why something might be good, might not be good, and we might not even get into matches if I set aside some night for that. Maybe I will. But yeah, Charlie, hopefully everything's going good for you. Hopefully maybe you're not as stuffed as Mad Dad Lab there. Man, Chinese would have been good. I just had some sort of frozen deep dish pizza, but yeah, the plan as always is the same. Trumpeting Carnosaur too, that's lovely. In the sideboard, a little bit of instant speed, uncounterable single target removal. We'll see if that comes into effect. If I bring it in, combining that with Vitali Primal Conquer, just make sure you get the job done in basically every scenario. Don't leave it up to chance. Whenever you do a thing, it's going to be a big thing, because there is only big things in there. Oh, congratulations. There should be something to press for that. I don't have a congratulations.
Bazinga!
Bazinga will have to do. It definitely is a heck of a journey. Some months, for whatever reason, it just doesn't happen as fast as it did this month. Struggling through Diamond, you don't get a pretty good streak to get there, for sure. Squad Painter, how's it going? Hopefully all is well with you. Daff was on Lotus Field. I faced Daff twice in a row, and because Daff is on Lotus Field, it was 2 nights ago, I believe. I'm pretty sure. This is probably going to be a loss. Oh well, nothing much you can do. I'm pretty sure it was Lotus Field. Yeah, Bant, Lotus Field, blue, green, and what? Oh my goodness, Daff is still on that. Maybe I can make the magic happen. Searching for a Sunken Citadel, which I found, a Sunken to play it. Now, Archdruid's Charm is really going to be our best bet. But, yeah, it's Lotus Field. Again, this is a pretty interesting scenario. At least it's interesting to me. There's not quite as many people playing in an Explorer, so you sometimes face them multiple times, but you still face a wide range, and you know how to beat things and whatnot. You get the job done eventually. However, I would have to imagine they're probably going to be popping off. Leyline. Oh, maybe. That does seem awful, Mad Dad. Yeah. Yeah, maybe Leyline tonight, JDX. We'll see. Yep, pour over the pages. That tends to do the trick. It's Lotus Field. It's Lotus Field. Maybe. Arfie doesn't... I don't know. Arfie's aggro. Leyline peeps. Of course, anybody can watch Leyline, boys. It might be a little bit narrow. Leyline, I don't know. Something to do with Leyline, because that is, of course, such a fantastic card. Leyline of Sanctity, specifically. But, well, we can keep a pretty risky hand, because this opponent does their own big mana thing. I do my own big mana thing, and we see who gets the job done. Now the question becomes, will I wait maybe a couple minutes after this match, just because I don't want to face him again. If I jump right back into the queue, maybe that's going to be the strategy. That's good. Searching for another Sunken. Oh, we found another Sunken. Huh. I mean, against most other people, this would be a pretty devastating start. We go with Commune next turn. Commune or commercial oh, okay, that's good. We're searching for a Ghalta Stampede Tyrant at this point. Folks, we're on track. Vaultborn next turn. Might as well keep that Commune there. Even though I'm going to be skipping over... Really, I could have put Commune to the bottom, but oh, no. Oh, yeah, okay. Strict Proctor. Strictly good. Should have. It was mentioned before. I should have brought in the Trumpeting Carnosaur, and yeah, that might have been something to try out. We'll see if they cast Pour Over the Pages or something like that coming up. Rough indeed. Yeah, Tyrannosaurus Rex. That's gonna maybe scare him if I can land that. Definitely a decent variety, Charlie. Hopefully if you're facing that Overlord enchantment variation, you do have that back to nature to destroy all of them. Lovely stuff. If only the Strict Proctor wasn't there. Oh. Okay, yes. 3, untap it, tap it, untap it. Alright, they got 5. The Cipher card. Hidden Strings. It's Lotus Field. I could have Alpine Moon, I could have Damping Sphere potentially. Maybe that's going to have to be the case. Maybe I jinx myself. In the description I mentioned about perhaps tweaking things, but yeah, Rex doesn't care about Proctor, and that is one potential angle to think about. Just play big stuff ahead of schedule still, but stuff that doesn't have an enter the battlefield effect that is taxed by the Proctor. Yeah. Keklon in Sapphire, though. Huh. Castform is a pretty good shiny there, JDX. For anybody that's wondering, Pokemon, they can have usually different variations, and sometimes those super rare variations, they are pretty different. This hand, though, is very good. 2 Sunkens in a commercial district. Lovely stuff. We only need to see Castle Garenbrig, and eventually we will be making 8. Sylvan. Oh. I was thinking that Sylvan Scrying might be the thing to go. Huh. I don't know that I have to sideboard too much against it. It's literally there's only one opponent that I'm facing that plays Lotus Field. It's not like it's a bunch of different opponents. I just happen to run into that same person, sadly. I did. JDX, you might be the difference maker for sure, but I think this is going to make a difference too. What I'm about to drop on them. Just another sunken, good stuff. Can play anything next turn. Could play a Ghalta, another Vaultborn. Well, a Tally. A Tally would be pretty fantastic. We do need a source red with that sunken, but we'll try and get him with that lovely T-Rex. I don't think they're dealing 17 to me next turn. Oh, shoot. Do they have single target removal? Can they pay an extra 4? No, they can't. They could make me sacrifice it, keep in mind. But, as I said, hopefully no Thoughtseize again. It would be nice to play a Tally, I must admit. Oh, beautiful. Let's do it. Maybe I get something nice from the opponent. Regisaur Alpha, I'll take it. Nah. One less fatal push. Oh, shoot. Oh, nuts. That's a pretty good piece of removal. Man, fatal push, it's good stuff. It can kill a lot of creatures in this deck. Yeah, it can kill the dinosaur token and the dinosaur egg. Keep that in mind. Douglas. Very fun. Okay, Trumpeting Carnosaur. That may be a little bit better than a Tally Primal Conqueror, just because we have the chance to spend 3 and take out Free Stride or Lookout. That has a toughness of 3. Grafdigger's Cage, that would be something. I've used Grafdigger's Cage before. Weathered Runestone, I feel, is definitely a little bit better. Weathered Runestone, definitely better because it shuts down more stuff. Of course, it does cost 2, but if you're shutting down something with that sort of a strategy, they're not going to do something crazy by turn 2. You have enough time to play the Weathered Runestone. Pithing Needle as well. Even a Pithing Needle, turning off Thespian Stage, which was copying the Lotus Fields to make more, that's not good. Sometimes that can slow them down. There's a lot of good graveyard hate, a lot of cheap graveyard hate. So that's pretty nice. Probably the reason why graveyard strategies aren't super popular, because they're pretty easy to hate against. Pretty cheap. But that hand... I mean, it was... I had just creatures and lands. They played duress. There's nothing to get rid of. 1 black to reveal my hand, and now I got Castle Garenbrig. And Archdruid's Charm. If I get a Ghalta Stampede Tyrant, the next turn or the turn after, they're dead. I'm on track to make 8 mana turn 4. Hopefully. That's why I kept that hand. I didn't have this. Okay, well, no, we lost Archdruids. That's it's not the best thing in the world. But I don't know. I might take out Caustic Bronco, possibly that iridescent Vine Lasher there. Oh man, they dodged a big bullet. Certainly. I'm gonna wait and see what they do. That Trumpeting Carnosaur could be pretty fantastic. Oh yeah, that was nuts. Diluting Unban. Okay, and that's all right. I'm planning to take out the Caustic Bronco there when it's crewed by those Vine Lashers. I think they probably expect that to happen, but we'll see. Yeah, what's it going to be? Crew it. You know you wanna. Boom. Now I don't lose life. Because it's crewed, if they revealed something for 4 or 5, I would lose 4 or 5, and hopefully the Carnage Tyrant is enough to buy a bit of time. We'll see. Could make me sacrifice it as well. And they are really chipping away. I kind of wish I had sort of a sweeper here. That would help, taking out those dastardly lizards. Also a Vaultborn Tyrant. That would be really the game-changing thing. However, no, we can't survive. Maybe they'll miss it, but I don't think that's going to happen. If by some wacky stroke of luck, that would be cool. Oh. Well, that's how she goes. All right, game 3. Let's do it. Jake Money, watch out. Oh, that's not. It's a little bit better. Not good enough still. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see what we can do, Mad Dad. Oh, very good. Of course, I hope to go off with Sylvan Scrying. I think there's a pretty good chance that's not going to happen, but Trumpeting team? Nah. I can see us getting to 7 at the same time I thought that would happen. That's okay. We only need to see a castle. Or another Sylvan Scrying. Of course, they could have more hand hate, but cross your fingers, cross your guys. Oh, phew. Plus Archdruids. Oh my goodness, this is a thing of beauty. Don't have more hand hate for Archdruids. If we go off with Archdruids, that's. But look, I'm still making 6 green, and they're not stopping me from making 6 green. I'm okay with that. Yeah. Oh, wait, they got rid of... That was not smart, I don't think. I'm just going to play Palani's Hatcher at this point. Have a bunch of creatures to block. Of course, they could have a Fatal Push, but we'll test the waters. Everything is happening quite fast indeed. There was no Fatal Push there. They did have one black up. Nathaniel, how is it going? Hopefully all is well with you. Yeah. I'm glad I got Palani's Hatcher down when I did, because it scared away the aggression from the opponent. And let's see if I get a good old Carney. Well, it's not a Carnage Tyrant, but a Trumpeting Carnosaur is still pretty decent. Yeah. Keep up the aggression. I like it. I like it a lot. Hopefully, Trumpeting Carnosaur sticks around, though. Oh, boy. Or you just top deck a T-Rex.
What? What in the hell just happened?
Huh.
How did he do that?
Huh. Removals. Removals pretty good. Pretty darn good. When all the things you could top deck are pretty much all good and pretty much all deadly. Ouch. Ouch. I'll take it. But also very good JDX. Especially you. Taking them down without Leyline of Sanctity. Not Leyline Binding. Leyline of Sanctity. That is a real treat. And let's just do it again. But the big thing there was just playing Palani's Hatcher. Get 3 bodies. Palani's Hatcher being 3 bodies in one, as you saw there, that was the ticket. Utumi. It's pretty cool that I'm all the way back up to 1303. Oh. I think it could be something mono red, very aggressive. Could be a pretty bad chance against them anyways. Might as well keep that. No Sylvan Scrying. Well, no Sunken Citadel or Castle Garenbrig, but yeah, Douglas. Whew. It's good stuff. Another Sylvan Scrying is good. Now, if both Sylvans go off, we're going to be making 7. And we'll be in heaven. They played a Plains. I like the looks of that. We're on track for 6 mana on turn 4. We got Carnage Tyrant, something to play. Boros. Mardu Greasefang. Yep, Mardu Greasefang. We could be dead next turn with the you-know-what. If that's the case, and it's also very special, we just drew Archdruid's Charm. Oh, Brotherhood's End is for... Oh! Phew! Archdruid's Charm is saving us. Oh, gee. Wonder what's going to happen. Yeah, crew it. Crew it. You know you want to. And hopefully this buys us enough time. But, yeah, we dodged a bullet there. That was lucky. Can't play anything this turn other than simply grabbing a Sunken, which is pretty decent. Just playing T-Rex next turn will be pretty nice, but I would prefer a Vaultborn. Oh, we're playing somebody. They're not getting rid of all 3 creatures that I have. Then I could just draw some other big thing as well for the turn. Which is the least scary thing. Huh. Regisaur Alpha. Hey, look, it's the good old Fatal Push, the best piece of removal interaction in the game. Will they kill me next turn? 6, 8. Yeah, I feel like T-Rex time. If they can't kill me, they would have to hold stuff back because T-Rex would just kill them. And we'll see. We'll see. Oh! That was, yeah. JDX, I might have to celebrate and actually add in Leyline of Sanctity. Whew. Well, I took game 1 from them, and they don't even know I'm packing this heat. Oh, they absolutely do throw it. I think that's the big thing. Hopefully on a hot streak, but again, people being unfamiliar with what things can happen when, that definitely helps in the win department. Oh yeah, the Trumpeting Carnosaur too. Trumpeting Carnosaur could just take out Greasefang if we take out Greasefang with its trigger on the stack before the vehicle has entered the battlefield. Greasefang can't crew the vehicle, but that vehicle still bounces back to their hand. Greasefang's in the graveyard, and then they have to jump through a few more hoops to actually get it done. So there's a couple points where a Trumpeting would be quite nice indeed. Carnage Tyrant. Yeah, I'll trim Carnage Tyrant. Tranix Rex won us the game there for sure. We'll see. Cease and desist, I think, is going to be enough. That hand, probably not. Oh, okay, that's a little bit better, for sure. Keeping that Trumpeting Carnosaur. Well, yeah, Palani's Hatcher. I want to keep Trumpeting Carnosaur just in case. We got a cease and desist. And they didn't go with turn 1 Thoughtseize, so that's very important. Oh, they did with cease and desist is gone, sadly. Oh! Interesting. Very interesting. It is. Okay. Well, it's not terrible. We have cease and desist. They have to get rid of... They can't do their thing until I do that. But of course they could have a plan B of not vehicles in the graveyard too. Just play creatures and beat me up that way. It is understandable. Yeah. Okay. Wait and see if they get a vehicle in here. Hopefully they do. Ooh. Lands. I'm hoping to just maybe draw a Sunken and Sylvan Scrying. Oh, Sylvan Scrying. Making them crying. Huh. Well, how about that? Talk about recovery. Just in case I drew an Archdruid's Charm next turn. It's got to be Sunken, so I have 3 green. But, well, they could get rid of a vehicle here. I thought that was going to happen. Nope. Not making it work there. Of course, they saw cease and desist. They wouldn't get rid of a vehicle into the graveyard with that knowledge, so we'll just have to hope we pop off. But a good potential recovery for sure. But yeah, haste is always good. Does the opponent have a sweeper? You have stuff with haste. The sweeper might not matter too much. Yeah, that's too risky. Too risky. There's going to be Thoughtseize and Duress. Sylvan Scrying is not going to be sticking around. Basically the same. Okay, well, that's going to have to be the keeper. What do you do in these situations? You send all the creatures to the bottom. But Sunken Commercial and Stomping, I like it. A Leyline Wood. JDX Leyline Wood. It's going to be Sylvan or... Okay. Oh. You know what? I'm still going to go with Commercial District. Oh, and another Sylvan on top. This is a very explosive. Okay, yeah. Sylvan for the castle. Good stuff, good stuff. Might as well have the Stomping Ground enter tapped. If we don't have to shock ourselves for 2, we might as well not do that. But we're making big mana. I should be seeing something big sometime soon. You would figure. Someone's crying, play that. Spend 2. Yeah. going with Castle Garenbrig. If they discard some vehicles, I have the Archdruid's Charm, which they don't know about. Keep in mind, I'll exile the vehicle that they cheat out. Oh, you just got dress. Okay, fine. Dress me. Do what you gotta do. I'll search for what I have to search for. I'm getting another Sunken. I'm making 8. The only thing they can get rid of is something I don't need anymore. I don't need to make 9. Greasefang is a little bit, well, slightly problematic. Trumpeting Carnosaur could be pretty sweet next turn. Of course, I hope it's Ghalta. Ghalta off the top. Trumpeting, Regisaur, Palani's. Here goes nothing. Hopefully it's a Palani's or a Regisaur. Oh, it is, huh? Okay. I'll take it. Six. I think we should be safe. We're at 12. They don't have too much out. They have to get rid of Regisaur Alpha to spend some mana. I think Ruthless Aggression right there was important. It's okay. It's okay. They can't take out Regisaur Alpha. That's a mana of... Oh. Sky Sovereign is rough. Oh boy. Intense. Intense for sure. Yeah, they're looking at Regisaur. They want to take it out. Maybe they'll take out Trumpeting Carnosaur too. Yeah, I guess the biggest thing. It's understandable. But playing another Trumpeting to get something free next turn, that could also be quite deadly. If they don't have any other hand hate, they're going to have to watch out. Okay, oh boy. Oh, what's it? Ghalta? Vaultborn? Okay, get a creature. Regisaur Palani, Regisaur Palani. Let's do it.
What? What in the hell just happened? How did he do that?
Yeah, Mythic 1017. Let's go. Of course, Leyline of Sanctity would have been very good, but fortunately, I know didn't even wait. I could have grabbed something. I discover 5. I'm not always going to grab a Regisaur or a Palani's. I'm going to get that Sylvan Scrying to get a land, which I don't need. Archdruids, Commune. I could have Mad Dad Lab 100%. Maybe it was enough. Maybe. But let's do the math. Let's pretend a Trumpeting Carnosaur had haste. Let's picture this. There's only 2 cards in their hand that we don't know what they are. If those 2 cards aren't removal, they were probably dead. The hastiness from Trumpeting Carnosaur, trample as well. Quite a few creatures would have to block that. Then we have the trample from the token, Regisaur Alpha itself. They would have basically had to block with everybody. And then I guess the chance of Trumpeting getting a Regisaur or a Palani's Hatcher. Yeah. Phew. Okay. Hopefully it's not Lotus Field again. Okay. Packs. Let's open up. Maybe after one more match, JDX. Yes, definitely. Get some good rest, squad painter, and yeah, I'll do my best. Oh, I don't. Sky Sovereign can't target players, I believe. Pretty sure. I think it's only creatures and planeswalkers. Maybe Sky Sovereign would be too good if it could. Yeah, too good if it could only target. If it could target players too. Yeah. But yeah, maybe next match, Leyline. Oh, I like that. Easy Eye, is it? Dimir Ninjas. Feel like I've faced them before. Huh. But if there's no Thoughtseize or Duress, really, that hand's going to be pretty nice. There's a pretty good chance that we should be assembling everything we need. With the Commune and the Sylvan Scrying. Oh, I don't have 2 for turn 2, so I might as well go with this to get a forest. Very important right there. Next turn, Archdruid's Castle. We could be dropping everything on, turn 4. But either way, we're getting a second Sunken next turn. And we already have a castle, so we're making 7 on turn 4. Huh. Okay. Folks. The deal is sealed if they don't have hand hate. Yeah. But again, they could have a Thoughtseize. Well, they have a Thoughtseize, so we'll go with this, just in case they would get rid of it. We need that second Sunken. Although they might make the mistake and get rid of a creature, I don't think that would happen. We're guaranteed 8 on turn 4. Might as well. That's the most important thing. They might get rid of T-Rex thinking I can't make 8, but perhaps they will do the math. Perhaps I have faced them before, and they know what it's all about. Oh, that's okay. Oh, okay, multiples. Oh, ooh. JDX, that's revenge. That's what I get for not bringing it in. I apologize.
Dang! Oh!
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I hear Leyline of Sanctity is pretty good. Maybe it would have been useful there. They only have 2 more. Oh, Rakdos Transmogrify, perhaps with that fountain port. Maybe. No, it wouldn't be. No, it's not that. They don't have removal for Ghalta. Oh! Okay, I didn't need Leyline of Sanctity for revenge. I just needed to draw the 3rd T-Rex. Leyline more like, I'm fine. Yeah, that JDX, that's the ultimate revenge. You want to Thoughtseize both Tyrannix Rexes? I'll just draw a 3rd one, and that's what you get. Huh? Probably as you were typing that turn of events happened. Huh? Okay. Atali Primal Conqueror, we'll trim that just because they have mid-range stuff, creatures with toughness 3 or less that maybe I want to take out. So Carnosaur is in, and hopefully we win. Yeah, if I win this JDX, I promise I'll bring in Leyline of Sanctity. It finally did. It finally did. The shuffler is smiling down upon me tonight, for sure. Speaking of look. Oh, do they have a Thoughtseize? Doesn't matter. I'm making 7. Eventually. They can't stop me. I spent a little bit on packs. The gems are from the previous Mastery Pass. I was thinking of doing Ether Drift here, but
no.
Yeah, that's the perfect clip for Duress when they have nothing to get rid of, because it's all. Oh, Rakdos Tree Combo. Okay, so that's what you want to do. We have to get rid of Agatha's Soul Cauldron ASAP. This is not going to be a pretty sight. Oh, it's just tickling. Oh. Oh. JDX, you're like the 10-leaf clover here. Top decking the second Sunken. 7 mana turn 4, 8 mana turn 5. Oh my, oh. What is... I paid off the algorithm. I must have. They have to win next turn. Of course they... Oh, look, Sheoldred the Apocalypse. It's such a good card. Oh my goodness, I wish I had something like
Ruthless aggression.
peace. You're dead. You're just dead. Maybe this will bring Sheoldred the Apocalypse down in price a touch. Oh, the nail in the coffin is the second Ghalta. That's why you use all four. Because one puts another one down with the Vaultborn triggers, and then you get to put all that other stuff out, and you kill all the time. You don't care what they've done. And you get to number 737. Don't expect this always to happen, though. If you're new, this is not always the case. But if this case right here is sometimes the case, as it just was, that's a pretty good case. I don't know, we're going to lose at some point. But, yeah, how about that Sheoldred the Apocalypse? Oh, man. Man. Scary, legendary creature. Okay, Leyline of Sanctity. I'm not forgetting JDX. For anybody that thinks it's crazy not to have sources of white in your mana base to play that Leyline or any Leyline, you don't need mana of the specific Leyline's color to play it. You never should want it. You should never want to hard cast it. It's always in your opening hand, enters for free on turn 0, and watch this. I've done this before for people who have been watching for a while. You just start off with, well, not a sideboard. You know, let's be slightly reasonable here, I guess. Leyline in the side, even though I've started it off with in the main. Of course, if I have a hand that includes Leyline of Sanctity in game 1, I don't know if I actually need to keep it because I don't know what I'm facing. It could be somebody with no hand hate, even though the chances of hand hate are pretty good. Oh, almond cookies. That does sound good. I got some leftover pizza too that I might be eating. Yeah, definitely JDX. Okay. We got Leyline of Sanctity. They're big dead with Leyline because they can't stop me. Hand hate does nothing, potentially, and removal is ineffective in a lot of cases. I'm just happy to be above 1,000. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, eating just about anything. Terrain expects eating the Phyrexians being it's a Phyrexian dino itself. But if something eats Phyrexians, it definitely eats anything. You've got some spring rolls, garlic beef with broccoli, noodles, chow mein, almond cookies, fortune cookies, maybe a little bit of ice cream, potentially, mango sherbet. I know some Chinese food places, they have some interesting desserts, that sort of thing. Yeah. Fortune cookies are pretty nice. The noodles, though, that's my favorite. Just plain noodles, sometimes with sauce. A broccoli, though, that's all. Max Carvalho. I faced this person before. Ooh, yeah, that's good. Hopefully good. Sweet and sour chicken and pork egg rolls. Also quite nice indeed. Yeah, we're on track. Hopefully grabbing the Castle Garenbrig for turn 3 to play Archdruids to grab the second Sunken and put it out and make 7 on turn 4. It could, definitely, Nathaniel. Absolutely it could. I might try it at some point. Man, they're ripping Archdruids, I bet. Nuts. I think it might be Commune. They want to stop me from getting to that third land, maybe. I'm not going to beat the fantastic turn of events from the previous match, not anytime soon. I think. That's unfortunate, it's not Castle. Man, pad things a little bit with that Vaultborn Tyrant. We should be seeing the first Castle Garenbrig anytime eventually. An Archdruid's Charm next turn would be ideal. Oh, Greasefang. Okay. Seeing those Mardu colors, black, red, and white. Or mid-range. Or I top deck Castle next turn and they're dead. Huh. That's honestly how it could go. I could top deck Castle and they die. Oh, technically I did. Technically I did. Folks, strap yourselves in.
Call an ambulance! Call an ambulance! But not for me!
I just tapped 3 lands to play Carnage Tyrant. They're going to have to call all the ambulances. They have to kill me this turn or have hand hate or they die. Or they're dead and... Watch out. Man. Whew. But I will be bringing in Leyline of Sanctity. Hopefully they don't have land destruction. I don't... They got Thoughtseize for Ghalta. They're killing me on the spot. I guess not. Just a wee bit dead. What a recovery. That was a recovery and a half. Huh, pretty good. Just a wee bit of damage. Oh, and the Regisaur to boot. Hey, you know what? I like a Thundering Broodwagon. Might as well. But this does appear to... It appears to be like a Mardu Greasefang mid... I don't know. Anyways, we'll bring in Leyline of Sanctity. We know they have hand hate. So we're going to be aiming for and mulliganing pretty aggressively. Yeah, holy smokes is right, JTX. Alright. Leyline in the opening hand. Let's do it. Let's do it. Huh? Maybe. But they don't know I have Leyline of Sanctity, so this is pretty important. Maybe they keep a hand with a ton of hand hate, a couple duresses, and Thoughtseize. They're like, I'm going to bring the pain. I got these daggers to stop my opponent's plan. And then all of a sudden, that Leyline of Sanctity just lands right about there. And everything goes up in smoke for them. Ah, I can imagine. Oh, that's not it. I wouldn't... When did I stop? I should have turned off the thinking dino. If it had 2 lands, if a Regisaur was a... Yeah, you know what, I'll keep it. I would not normally recommend this, but I don't want a mulligan to not have a Leyline. Okay. Good stuff, yeah. Definitely in favor. The RNG is good tonight. I'm hoping to draw another land next turn. Crossing my fingers. Of course, I should have brought in Season. Oh, okay, no. There's the Sunken. Very positive. We could be dead if they drop a Greasefang here. Okay. Still all right. Oh. How many lands was in that opening hand? I mean, I still could be dead to Greasefang, but yeah. If they play Greasefang here, we'll be dead enough. Too dead. Okay. Could be another Sunken next turn. Commune to dig for a Sunken. Archdruids for the Sunken 6. Yeah, no. That's not happening. I must be cheating. I know I must be cheating, JDX. But do I want to... It's the Greasefang plan, and I still think Cease is pretty good. Okay, here's the trick. JDX, I brought in Leyline. They know I have it. They'll think, my hand hate is not going to be effective. They might take the hand hate out or prioritize the hand that doesn't have hand hate that was going to be useless. But now Leyline is gone. They don't know that. And now I have the graveyard hate for the vehicles that Greasefang is going to be cheating out. So, yeah, I know exactly. Great minds think alike, I hope. I love the mind games. Alright. Watch be Thoughtseize, duress, ripping all this stuff. Hoping that it's a very stable hand to begin with. Oh, that is a pretty darn stable hand. I love it. Hopefully we go off with Sylvan Scrying on turn 2. But also because it has a Cease. They're going to have to decide between Cease and Sylvan Scrying, which could be I like 2 Ceases, could be a pretty hard thing to do. 2 Ceases is going to put the nail in the coffin for them. Okay, going good. At least playing Carnage Tyrant on turn 4. Quite reasonable. I hope. Oh, get that vehicle in there. Do it. You know you wanna. Get 2 vehicles, because I can get rid of 2 cards with Cease. Okay, not terrible. All right. Oh boy. We might as well use a Cease here. I think that's pretty straightforward. I'm going to play Carnage Tyrant next turn anyways. And we still have... Oh, Sylvan Scrying is good. Hopefully a Ghalta Stampede Tyrant. That would be very nice indeed. Yeah. There's nothing in the grave... Play this big thing that is hard to deal with. They have to spend some mana to get a vehicle in the graveyard, so we have, I think, at least 1 turn, I hope. I guess Cease is gone, but still. We got Carnage Tyrant down. Is that going to be enough? That is the question. I can play Vaultborn next turn. That would be pretty ideal. But they got rid of Regisaur, huh? So they have no Greasefang or maybe no vehicle. They don't have both parts of their plan at the moment. Yeah, you can't kill it. I'm just so glad to have Carnage Tyrant down in this. Oh, see, okay. I see how it's going. Sylvan Scrying basically just to thin the deck here for a commercial district. So we thin the deck, we see what's on top, hoping it's a cease and desist, which could be Pretty sweet. No vehicle still in there. Cease and desist next turn. Could take out all artifacts and enchantments, which certainly would be... Well, it would have been nice if we got rid of it before they made that demon. But what can you do when you live in a shoe? Oh. I go... Oh. Oh! I've won. I won. I found the out. Watch this, folks. Strap yourselves in. You're in for a real treat. Look what's on top. Look how much mana I have. Bing. Bang. Boom. Exactly lethal. With the thumbnail's sake. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Man. Almost exactly 1 hour. That's got to be the nightcap. I could not ask for anything better. Interaction is pretty efficient. Archdruid's charm is pretty efficient. Whew. Whew. I don't even know what to say. What? It's just one thing good after another. 591. Let's yeah, I don't know. Maybe tomorrow night. That's yeah, I used Carnage Tyrant. I won with Carnage Tyrant. Exactly lethal. No, it is 11:42. I've got tools to organize. I kind of want to get some sleep. Sleep is very important, fortunately. Also importantly, I put many opponents to sleep tonight, which is what it's all about. But maybe tomorrow night. JDX, how about this? I'll keep Leyline of Sanctity in just for you. And yeah, I got lots of tools to organize. I got to get ready for the work day tomorrow, and it's almost midnight my time. Might be even later for some of you around the world, wherever it is, whenever it is. Hopefully you get some good rest. Yeah. Hey, Thunderblade. Leyline of Sanctity does the trick. I believe in Leyline. JDX believes in Leyline, and I think some other people will believe in it as I continue to use it, at least for tomorrow for sure. But yeah, no. Very busy. Not as much time as I would like to play this, but that is also a point I was thinking about today. Only doing one thing, just tuning it as good as it can possibly be, and then it takes not too much to upkeep it. It's like riding a bicycle, just slight maintenance. You know what you can do, you know how you can do it against all kinds of stuff, and you just keep doing that. You don't have to grind so much to get so many wins if you feel pretty confident against all kinds of matchups, and you can see all these little things that you could do to give yourself a very good chance. And yeah, I think that's about it. Thunderblade, if you're just joining right now, well, I wish I'd play at least another match, but time is of the essence. There's never enough time, but there's always time. I'll always continue to make time to do this. 750 streams, let's say. Look forward to 7,500 one day. Oh, okay. No, that's good. I know some people just hop on right at the end, but yeah. Have a good rest of your time zone. Everyone watching right now later on. Hopefully your weekend was good, and yeah. Peace. See you later. Oh, and don't forget, you better take a big bite out of that like button after tonight, especially. Yeah. Okay.
Are you not a entertained? Are you not entertained?